What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to Celio's Network. One of the best cards out of the new Astral Radiance set is Origin Form Palkia VSTAR. So today we're going to do a short deck profile of it, and then I'm going to roll some gameplay from a recent online event I played this deck in. But before we get into that, shout out to my sponsors, PotownStore.com and CardTrooperGames.com. Use code Celio for 5% off at both of those websites. Check out Beast Coast Pokemon, a collaborative YouTube channel of a bunch of great Pokemon creators, including myself, and we make a lot of really good content that I even enjoy myself, so I really urge you to check that one out as well. PokemonCard.io, where you can share your lists and view other members of the community's deck lists. They do not have Astral Radiance ready at the time of recording this video, but it should be updated with Astral Radiance any day now. And also my newest affiliation is with Dragon Shield Sleeves, my favorite sleeve brand, and really happy to represent them in tournaments. Anything you need from my sponsors or any of my information, you can find in the description down below. And if you have any questions, please leave it in the comments section. So Origin Form Palkia VSTAR is 280 HP. All of Arceus, Dialga, Palkia all have 280 HP in their VSTAR form. Palkia has the Subspace Swell attack for 2 water. It does 60 plus 20 more for each benched Pokemon, both yours and your opponent. So with a full bench, you do 260 if your opponent also has a full bench. If your opponent's at 3 and you're at 5, or you're both at 4 from something like a collapsed stadium, you're doing 220 as a base. Without any extra damage modifiers. And then the VSTAR Power Star Portal is an ability that says you may attach up to 3 water energy cards from your discard pile to your water Pokemon in any way you like. And this is pretty strong just to power up your Palkia if you whiffed energy, or power up the next Palkia, retreat the active one, or even power up Radiant Greninja. So why don't we talk about Radiant Greninja next? Radiant Greninja has the ability Concealed Cards. You can discard an energy from your hand to draw 2 cards. But it also has Moonlight Shuriken for Water colorless. You discard 2 energy from this Pokemon and you do 90 to 2 of your opponent's Pokemon. This attack is actually very, very strong. And so you can accelerate exactly 3 water energy with Palkia VSTAR's ability, the VSTAR Power ability, and then get to use Moonlight Shuriken to snipe double Sobble or double Drizzile, or even clean up damage on Pokemon that you hit earlier, or set up damage for later. So this card is really, really good, and definitely consider using Palkia VSTAR's Star Portal to accelerate energy to this if the situation calls for it. We're going to be using the Shady Dealings Drizzile and the Shady Dealings Inteleon to get out trainer cards from our deck, and then the Quick Shooting Inteleon for extra damage. Now, we play 2 Choice Belts, we play a Leon, and we also play Tool Scrapper and Echoing Horn. I'm mentioning all of these cards in tandem with each other because they all have to do with doing the most damage we can with Palkia and taking one-hit knockouts on important Pokemon. Let's use Arceus VSTAR for example. Imagine there's an Arceus VSTAR with 280 HP, but it has a big charm, so it has 310 HP. And then they have 3 Pokemon on their bench. Maybe they're limiting their bench because they're playing against Palkia. So if they have 310 HP and 3 Pokemon on their bench, we are doing 220 to them if we have a full bench with Palkia's Subspace Swell. With a Choice Belt, we can do 250, and then with a Leon, we do 280. And then with either an Echoing Horn plus a Quick Shooting from Inteleon, we can knock them out, or with a Tool Scrapper to remove the big charm, we can also knock them out. If they limit their bench even more, we could need the Echoing Horn plus Tool Scrapper in some scenarios, and especially against other Pokemon that have more HP, like Mew VMAX, we can play the new Temple of Sinnoh, which will remove the extra effect from their Fusion Strike energies and allow us to affect them with Quick Shooting to put extra damage on them. So this deck feels like it should just instantly go into tier 1, or whatever the highest tier is in your metaphorical tier list or hypothetical tier list. I'm not sure that my list is perfect, but this is my early draft for the deck, and I think it's incredibly strong. So we're going to roll some gameplay with Palkia and enjoy the rest of the video. Okay, so we're going second against this Togekiss VMAX deck that can lock us out of abilities. They've already discarded the Jolteon, so they can transform into it next turn. Attaching active. Okay, we get Sobble. I don't think we can afford to go for concealed cards here. But we also don't want to just get locked out of the game. What do we discard here with Ultra Ball? We get rid of Level Ball, and let's just concealed cards. This is a very tight hand. I could go ahead and grab another Sobble though, because we don't really need. We don't want to see a stop. We don't want to see a Sobble off of this, right? Actually, we could Ultra Ball away Net Incense. No. For Crobat. Because we want to try to set up. This is the thing. Normally, it would be fine to just bench a Palkia pass, but since we know they're playing Jolteon, I feel that we want to play differently. We're going to dump these. Now, from here, if they... Do they play Path? Let's see. They play one Path. They only play one Memory Capsule. You know what? There's no way they're locking us on turn 2. We're afraid for nothing. No way does that happen. We're just going to scoop this up. Send this out. We'll be fine next turn. We can definitely use abilities next turn. I'm definitely overthinking the whole Jolteon Memory Capsule. It's not like the deck is built to do it, right? They have one Jolteon, one Memory Capsule. They have the Jolteon in the discard pile, so that's what scared me. Like, if they were to get it out this turn, we lose. So, like, if they research into the Memory Capsule, congratulations. They got double Turbs. Do they have a Zoroark? They do have a Zoroark. Do they have a Memory Capsule? Oh, please don't have that Memory Capsule. There's no way. Oh, it's Milotic. Okay. That's actually smart of them to not go for the Jolteon right away and to just go for the Milotic here so it can protect them from my Marnie and from my Roxanne. But that means if they ever do evolve into the Jolteon or transform into the Jolteon plus Memory Capsule, it shuts off their own Milotic. So we'll do this prior to Evolution Incense for the Palkia in case we just get one like this. And we'll bench the Sobble. We get to hold on to the Evolution Incense. We're not using a power this turn, but Temple of Sinnoh hurts them. Let's see their stadiums again. They play one Path. Yeah, Temple definitely hurts them. So I would imagine they grabbed Jolteon. They grabbed a Memory Capsule last turn. So we'll see it happen here. Yep, there's the memory cap. Now, we do have 3 boss and a... Oh, and Marnie will affect their hand now that Jolteon's there. Great. So now that Jolteon's down, all water Pokemon abilities are off, including their own. And they had to attach an extra energy to the Togekiss, which is really good for us. That's great value. They'll probably get Path to the Peak here, but we're going to Marnie them. Hey, what's up, Pat and Gassy? Yo, what's up, Bubs VGC? Hope you're doing well. We're gonna dump Raihan and get ooh, we could actually get Crobat here, draw 3, and then Marnie, because it's like an extra, because we're looking for Scrapper or Boss potentially. It's safer to just grab the Palkia. We're just gonna do this. This is better. Oh, no way did we just rip the Scrapper off of Marnie. I feel bad for the opponent. I actually feel bad. No flippin' way did we just do that. That's actually sad. Oh my god, that's huge. We'll dump that. We have 2 in the discard now. We're gonna get another Sobble out. We could retreat, power up the next one. I know we can't. We can't evolve the other one this turn. Yeah, we'll just do this. That's fine. Do many Palkia lists play Cheryl? You can play Cheryl. It's definitely something I'm considering. It feels solid, but there's also a lot of turns where I want to play a different supporter. If there's any Hyper Potion math that would work, then Hyper Potion would also be viable in the same vein. Yeah, Cross Switcher is another card that also makes sense, because you can do, with Cross Switcher plus Palkia's ability, you get to do 2, like, supporter type effects without using a supporter, and then that leaves room for your Leon or your Cheryl. Oh. Oh, wait. What? Hold the phone. Hold the phone there. Don't you know? No, I'm not playing Irida. Do I have Pal Pad? I don't. Yeah, I got rid of Pal Pad. Okay, so we're out of Melony for the game. I'm just going to set up my board to win next turn. So I have Sobble, Driz. I have this that I can use. I already popped my ability, so yeah, we just swing at this and then knock out a Togekiss. So we get one shot at Togekiss with Belt Leon. I feel bad about that Tool Scrapper. I think I could have also prepared for the tools for the Jolteon a little better. Okay, so 280 with a full bench on both sides. If I bench and then Echoing Horn, that's 260 belt. Okay, great. Okay, I don't have Shady Dealing at my disposal. So right now I'm doing 240, 270, Leon, and a ping. Okay, so that's game. Leon, and then quick shoot. Oh, I could have also bossed, so I definitely BM'd my opponent a little bit, but I just wanted to hit 310 as well. So that should be 310 now. It's not. Guys, where did I do my math wrong? That's 300. I was supposed to go for the Echoing Horn. I could have just bossed. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh no. And now they have Thievul out. They have Thief. Oh man, okay, make sure you double count your stuff. I could have concealed cards to draw 2 more and see if I hit the last card I needed. That's fine, we can still hit Horn, and then can we hit 340? We don't have a net left, so I don't think we can hit 340. Yeah, my calculations are not the best today. How much does this have? 20? Okay. Well, we can do this. No, we definitely go with the active. I don't think we have enough cards to go for to retreat and then attack again, because we also are down Pal Pad. Man, I messed up big time there. Oh, the answer is quick shooting the benched one. The answer was quick shooting the benched one, so that when they pick this up with Charon's Care, the benched one's already damaged. That was the answer. Wait, they're doing 100 at a time. How many? And I'm down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm down all of my energy with no way to get them back. Oh, man. Okay. No, I don't have net left. Yeah, but I should have pinged one of the basics at one of the benched ones only. I should have benched. I should have pinged one of the benched Pokemon anyway. Wow, I can't believe they got this Feeble set up. If your opponent has 2 or 3 prize cards remaining, you prevent all effects of those cards done to your benched Pokemon V. This matchup's fine. I miscounted on that turn. I thought I was doing 310 and I only did 300. I could have just bossed up the Togekiss and knocked it out, and I BM'd, hitting the active instead, and threw the game in the process. Yeah, it's not the deck's fault. I also should have researched last turn to look for boss to bring this up, I think. Attaching to Greninja doesn't do anything for me because this is my last energy. So I can't Moonlight Shuriken twice in a row. No, I can't. I'm out of energy. Yeah, I'm out of everything. Oh my god, they have Big Charm on the Milotic. I don't think I can boss stall the Milotic. Yeah, I played so hard. I threw here. Big throw. Let's check. They have a boss down and they only play 1 boss. So we can actually stall with something. Well, not stall, but we could send up we could send this up to make it take a hit for a turn. Oh, we top decked boss. That's huge. I went from haha, it doesn't matter if I KO to to Sag. Okay. Now this is at 90 HP. Okay, so next turn I win. Because they can't knock out Radiant Greninja. I guess they could knock out Radiant Greninja with Double Smash. But that's if they had a boss left, which they don't. Okay, so that's game. Okay, we threw it and then we got it back. No problemo. Oh wait, they have a Big Charm for Thievul. They have a Big Charm for Thievul. Hang on. They should have a Big Charm that they can put on Thievul. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. think I moved the chat on screen over to here, and I liked it better. I like the chat better over here. Okay, so they knock out Drizzile, and now we win. No big charm on the Thievul. There we go. Okay. Whew. Okay, Arceus and Inteleon. They're playing 2-path. I hope they don't drop a path here. Ha! Yep, that looks like Arceus and Inteleon. For sure. I've seen this plenty of times. We'll get Chess Palkia. I don't think we go for the keep calling because we don't actually have like plays for next turn. So we attach here, we scoop this early, rebench it, quick ball away the bucket for Crobat. In case we get path next turn, we need something going on. Okay, we still don't have much going on, in all honesty. I don't even want to roll the region because we already have Temple of Sinnoh in our hand. I mean, we have turn 2 boss, but we're not even doing a lot of damage because we have a small bench. Yeah, so we have a pretty poor... I'd say it's a pretty poor hand, but it could be worse. It definitely could be worse. We have a Palkia. We can establish Palkia VSTAR next turn, assuming there's no Marnie here. We have energy for it even if we're under path, and we have Temple of Sinnoh. But we have no outs to Drizzile yet, which is really what we're missing. If you don't roll the region, they know you have Stadium in hand. That's fine, because if I do roll a region and I grab the Stadium and they Marnie, then both of the Stadiums go to the bottom of the deck. They could also just think I forgot it had an attack that's usable. Okay, so they know something's prized, so they're going to go grab that. Grabbing an Arceus. Okay, Arceus double turbo pass. We have a Sobble, so we can do 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, 160 right now. So the question would be, do I want to take a prize card, or do I want to boss up their Arceus and get the damage in while I can? I'm not going to use the Stadium. They can just... I mean, I guess that makes them have to replace it. No, I'm fine with holding out for when they path me, and then I'll put it down. Yeah, so this might not have been the best play since now they can establish Pikachu VMAX. So... I probably should have just taken the prize card. That was a bad play. I think that was a misplay. It was just knock out the Zigzagoon, and then if they attack me with Arceus and put down Surfing Pikachu, I boss up the Surfing Pikachu. That was definitely it. That was totally it. Although I suppose in this position I would have liked to have Path to the Peak in my hand. So maybe I should have done the Stadium Search to get the Path to the Peak. That was the correct play on turn 1. Was just go grab the path. Sammy M 2001, thank you for the 14 months at tier 1. Oh, they didn't bench a Pikachu. Okay. Alright, give me something here off the top. Very interesting that they didn't bench the Pikachu. But this is poor. This is poor. So if I took that prize off the Zigzagoon, it would have been a level ball, and my game would be a lot different right now. My favorite starter is Blastoise. Unless you meant from Astral Radiance. In that case, I picked Rowlet in the game in Legends Arceus. I don't know any of the matchup conceptualizations yet for this format, so I definitely threw big time, but I learned from it in this game. Danny Dubs with the Twitch Prime. Thank you for that, I appreciate it. Okay, I'm down one Temple, and if they put a path into play, my other one's prize, so that could definitely be an issue. I also want to play around Avery, because they are playing Avery. There's nothing for me to horn in their bench. That's awkward. Yeah, my decisions early game were pretty poor. But like I said, that's good that I'm getting that out of the way now. We're learning in the first few games with the deck. I'd like to be playing perfectly, but I don't think it's realistic to just keep expecting myself to play perfect with a deck as soon as I build it. Danny Dubs, enjoying all the YouTube content. Prime subs the least I could do. Glad you are. Glad you're enjoying it. Sammy built 2 variations of Hisui and Samurai. Inteleon engine, Bibarel engine, or Crobats and Luminions. I think Inteleon just makes sense because you have quick shooting to go with it. Yeah, we're still in the game, right? Not over yet. Okay, we can get a knockout, I think, this turn on the Surfing Pikachu. We have 3 water. So if we have a full bench and they don't, we're doing 200. But we can also force a Sobble onto their board. Let's... We need boss. We know that. So we definitely grab the boss. And I think... we prized Greninja. Okay. Yeah, we have to Star Portal here. Just go one to this Palkia, 2 to the other, so we're not going to be using Greninja as an attacker this game. And just do the math one more time. It's 260 if we both have a full bench, so -3 on their side's 200. Pikachu has 200. Perfect. So we bench this, we boss this. We have 2 boss down, but we have a Pal Pad in the deck, so we could save this horn to bring out the Surfing Pikachu if we need to. So I think I'll save the horn and we subspace Swell for knockout. Now, to be honest here, I wouldn't mind if they Averied us, because we could remove the Crobat V. We also cannot quick shooting next turn. There's no possible way to quick shooting since we don't have a Drizzile ready. So that's not great. Here's a Roxanne putting us down to 2 cards. But that means they're not bossing. Roxanne means it's not a boss, so that's good. Oh, okay, perfect. The question, of course, is do we hard retreat into this and Melony? The answer may shock you. I think the answer is no. Big Charm and Charon's Care. And then they just need boss to win. Oh no, they need boss and energy. We're knocking out this Inteleon. That's right. During your next turn, this Pokemon can't attack. How many Melony do they play? They play 1 Melony and Pal Pad. Huh. We have... I forget if the last Palkia VSTAR is in the deck. Oh wait, even if they have Melony, they don't knock us out. Yeah, they can't knock us out. So we definitely Melony here. Secure the knockout. And then we can check with this. Do they play Crobat? They don't play anything with ability, so we don't need this. We don't need this. We have Palkia VSTAR. Yeah, we just go for this. That's the safest thing. Did they play Rope? They don't play Cross Switcher, they don't play Rope. Okay, I don't think there's any way we lose. We keep that open for what's its face. So this is 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, 160. Wait, it's enough, right? 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, 160. And this has 160. Okay. Oh. And there's the Ninja. The Radiant Greninja. And I don't think they play anything that can make us switch. They don't play Rope, they don't play Gust, they don't play anything like that. Oh, but they can... Did we ever use our Echoing Horn? No, we haven't used our Echoing Horn. Oh, but they just pathed, so now we can't use Greninja. No! Oh, man. We didn't need to evolve this Palkia. We could have... Oh, we're down double net. Yeah, maybe it was just doomed. I misplayed too much in the beginning, I think. GG. That was a great game. Okay, okay. Alrighty then. Getting a bit of the fire hands in it. Go ahead and level ball for Sob. Attach here, see if they're playing Scrapper. They do not play the Scrap guy, so we'll go ahead and belt. And we'll just pass from there. Oh no. Is it one of those? It's one of those, don't you know? It's one of those, don't you know? We'll wait to Drizz until after the bat. So we can just grab a Melony. I only play one Melony because I like living on the edge. I don't want to see another Palkia VSTAR though, so we'll evolution it out first. Yeah, so unfortunately my opponent had an Arceus Inteleon classic start here. And we'll just do Subspace Swell for a little bit of damage. Just an inkling on the Sobble there. Okay, so what do we do here? I think we get at least one more energy into the discard. Maybe I don't do that. I need to get my board established. And I don't want to Marnie them. Get Chess Palkia. In case of Path is very likely to happen. I think we pop this now. This will make them want to bench a Manaphy for sure. We'll go ahead and quick shoot this. Oh, nice. And we want to Pal Pad Leon Melony. Just trying to play everything optimally here to secure the win since we got a really good start against our opponent's poor start. There we go.